Hello everybody, my name is Jun Hao, and today I'll be talking to you guys about this article, The British Government Belatedly Tries to Prevent a Porcine Tragedy. So a little background context of how the pigs are actually slaughtered and processed at the abattoir house. The pigs first enter a chamber of CO2, this knocks them out into a sleep. The slaughterman then hangs them over, kills them and guards them out. The boners then remove them and saw them off using mechanical saws into smaller parts. The deboners then remove the bones from the meat itself. And last but not least, the trimmers actually process them and prepare them into packaging for exporting. So what's the problem at hand right now? The main issue that they are facing right now is a huge backlog of about 125,000 to 150,000 pigs waiting to be slaughtered. And one main issue here that are faced by farmers is that the welfare laws actually states that the swine need to have sufficient space for them to turn and lie down as much as they want. However, even if farmers do find a way to, solve the space constraints, they also face the problem of high feed prices, and also slaughtering large pigs are also extremely expensive. Next, the older uncastrated male pigs actually have a bald taint, which is a very odd taste for them in their mouth after the pig is cooked. And last but not least, pigs killed on the farm are actually legally unfit for human consumption. So you may then wonder what was the cause that caused the huge, large supply of live pigs waiting to be slaughtered. So this all started from China's export problem. So in the past, due to China's swine flu, its pig population actually decreased. What they didn't require was to purchase pigs from Britain, right? But however, recently the swine problem has been recovering, and we can see its population of pigs are growing back up. Then this would then mean that China do not require as much pigs as they previously do from Britain itself. So then how does this affect it, right? So China actually did not require a very clean cut of the pigs. They just require simple cuts and that's it. You can export them to China. But however, the Britons require a very sophisticated way of cutting them. That's why they require abattoir. But with this huge amount of numbers of pigs that were meant for exporting to China, now staying in Britain itself, they then require the same procedure that Britons require them to do for slaughtering the pigs. Apart from that, there was also an issue of the lack of CO2 in September, which I explained previously that CO2 was used to knock the pigs out and also used in packaging. The post-Brexit immigration language rules basically says that you can't hire any foreign worker that can't speak fluent English. So from 1 and 2, we can see that this caused a huge increase in the live pig supply, but at the same time, it also decreases the labor butcher supply because you're restraining foreign workers from joining you and increasing the butcher supply here. So then what are the current Britain's belated attempts? The first attempt, they tried to introduce 800 new 6-month visas for butchers. They also dropped all levy on pig products in the hope of increasing the labor supply for slaughtermen, boners, deboners, and trimmers. Next, they introduced this new thing called a private storage aid scheme. Basically, they allow you to slaughter the pigs and store them in this area that can hold it for about 3 to 6 months before you have the ability to process them at the abattoir house itself. So this gives an alternative for you to quickly slaughter the pigs on the abattoir house and then use them for processing later. Last but not least, they also hired more HGV drivers, basically to transport the products out even faster. So what we can observe from Britain's belated attempts are they are all very temporary solutions. So therefore, in conclusion, my main proposal for Britain here is that you need to bring more Britons into the industry itself as butchers. However, we both know that there's a limitation here because Britons, end of the day, are animal lovers. However, that does not restrain us from promoting and trying to attract more people to join this labor supply market. We can do so by increasing information widespreadness to the general public. We can increase pay to increase attractiveness, and also we can explore potential technology that we can use to increase the efficiency of slaughtering pigs and increasing the process time itself. That will be all from me. Thank you.